Stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Love, they go play action now. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. Wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Second down and 10.
Second and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. That's taken in by Watson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Ready, quick.
5 brings up 3rd and 5.
Red, cycle, down.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the Lions' 39-yard line.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And they'll get this down to the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down. First and 10.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Ready, ready.
Now Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
14, black 20.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Go tonight. By 20. Hey, Shell.
Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's got this down to the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
We go tonight.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
DC, 120.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Five.
Now Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling, coming to an okay game.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So illegal touching, not one you see often. It's going to wipe away a 1st down.
Very simply, if you're a receiver, you can't set foot out of bounds and then be the first to catch the football. Side judge, right there on the play, made the call.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Come on.
Play fake. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Ready up.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. 30%.
Love looking to throw it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 61 yards. And the Lions Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
22 needle. Here, ready.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Love now. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set. Ready. Set.
Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Aiden Hutchinson able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Throwing. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Smack. Red. Set.
Looking to throw. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Javarius Ward. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Gibbs. And they'll get him down up past the 15. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Head off to Gibbs, headed right here. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Goff now looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. There's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
2 for 1. Value 3. Value.
Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see when they dial up on this next snap.
This time they stay on the ground. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
180!
Left side, he finds Pierce. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Goff now looks to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right, why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 149 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
A give right side for Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Packers' 34-yard line.
180.
Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
17.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as they'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Ready?
From the 31, Love. That one caught downfield by Watson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Ready.
Love from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, some good games around the league here early in week one, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a first and 10. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. What a start to the season. This has been back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Goff looking to change the play. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Hey, 5. Value 1. Horrible. What?
Gone. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
The offense on third down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. Goff going to keep it himself. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. Third and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for fourth down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. A toss out right to Gibbs. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Obama. Here we go. 14.
To throw is Goff. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? Back to throw. Goff. And this is caught. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Set, ready.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Ready. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To Dobbs, and he hauls it in. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
50, green. Ready.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6.
Right
And
through.
the Packers 1st down.
Love looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, 44 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Got 14, 180. Hey, 76, 76, 76.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Go, 12, go. 180.
Goff. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now Goff. That's complete to Pierce. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. 2nd and 6 coming up. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Lions now are going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down.
180. What's that?
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. This from 55 yards out. It has the distance, and it is good from 55 yards out. And the Lions are going to win this game. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the